I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right. I sounded proud. Okay. Next is, members present, we are all here, so that makes it easy for Tracy. And then, approval of tonight's agenda as presented. I would like to, in front of us today, there was, an application for a sign permit for Lippy's. I would like to add this, to new business, item number J. If we could add J. I will support that. Okay, so, I added it.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to approve the addition of letter J, Lippy's sign application to the agenda.
No second.
Oh. Pick who you want.
Get free ice cream.
Oh. Okay, so we have a motion and support for the agenda, adding item J with the sign, permit. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, item J has been added. Next is approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting, August 11th, 2025.
I'm gonna make a motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting, August 11th, 2025.
Fourth.
So we have a motion and support on the minutes. All in favor of approving the minutes for August 11th, 2025, say aye. Any opposed? All right, we've got minutes. Next is the approval of accounts. We'll start with the treasurer's report, ending August 31st, 2025. That's our purple sheet.
I'll make a motion to approve the treasurer's report and date ended August 31st, 2025.
Support.
Okay, we have motion and support, and because this is money, Tracy, you know.
Harry,
Yes.
Lisa,
Yes.
Lance,
Yes.
Luther,
Yes.
McCaffrey.
Yes. Right, next is bills and transfers, ending August 31st, 2025, and that's the sheet just behind the purple sheet.
The only thing that I didn't see, because maybe I'm missing it, when we approved that firewall, did that get done last month?
It's been done, it just hasn't been paid yet.
Oh. Then I'll make a motion to approve bills and transfers ending at August 31st, 2025.
Support.
So we have a motion and support, and again, because it's money, Tracy?
Yes.
Harry,
Yes.
Lisa,
Yes.
Luther,
Yes.
McCaffrey.
Yes. All right, next is, item number 7, which is public comment on agenda items only. I ask that you keep, if you have public comment, I ask that you keep it to 3 minutes. It is public comment, not public question and answer. So if you are asking a question, we wait until the end to council comments to answer any questions. If we can't answer your question, we'll turn it over to the office staff and, they'll research it and get back with you, just so we're not giving out bad information. So does anybody have any public comment on agenda items? Okay, I hear nothing, so we will close public comment. Next is reports. We have the administrator report. Sherry, I know that like I've been reading these, but do you just want to breeze through them since they're little ones?
I provide the environmental emergency preparedness and response webinar. You guys are welcome. It's free to, go on there. I would advise you to watch it. In case, hopefully nothing ever happens, but you never know. GLS Region D, traffic count program. Remember when we, used the traffic counter last year? Well, they gave us some information and some, forms to fill out if we want to do it again. So I thought I'd just share that with you so you knew what it would cost. It's like $20 a day, I think, or something. It's not much. We received more reimbursement from the dam grant feasibility study for costs for that. That should be wrapping up by the end of the year. So just wanted you to know that we are having the monies coming back. There's a new poster there regarding new rules for safe battery storage that Tracy put together for us. It's posted on our website and available at the office, or we can mail it to anybody who may need it. The Michigan Park Plan Photo Contest, this theme, I think this is something you'd like, Melissa. Is picture this, photos could feature downtown areas, tourist attractions, historic, new landmarks, green spaces, building structures. Anyways, the winner receives a large canvas print of their picture to hang in their municipal building. So it's just kind of a fun thing, but you can take a picture and we can turn them in and see if we win.
Right.
Anybody? Bring it to me. I'll turn it in.
And bragging rights also.
Right.
We get to look at it.
And we did purchase the personal alarms with the community development funding. And Mr. Lucic was concerned that I was only able to purchase 95. We were able to purchase 101. So, and they are going like firecrackers, aren't they, Tracy? Yeah.
That's it.
So that's it.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Next is the DPW Street Administrator. Matt,
Yes.
what we got?
Well, ladies library talked to Corey. On phone there. They're gonna drop the equipment off tomorrow and Wednesday morning. They should start taking it. If everything goes right, he said be there one. He said it should take a day or two to do that excavation, which I think was too bad. So, that'll be done. I've been with Wade Trim, Chris, we talked about the bike path. Some options we can do. And when he says get back with us, we
And we added fixing the backside of it
yeah.
down, and he said that's gonna be quite. So. We're gonna have to look at how we're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, we discussed that. I will be looking for funding.
It's gonna get costly
Okay,
to hold that bank back from washing out.
okay. And are they gonna provide us options?
Yeah.
Yes, they were adding on to the proposal,
Okay,
and we kind of just put it on hold. It's gonna get extensive.
okay, so we'll wait to discuss that until we
It's
get
gonna
more
be
info.
more than just fixing the shoulder.
Okay,
The drain across the street, they are within probably 10 feet of to the water.
Yeah, man, that's better.
Yeah, they should get to it tomorrow. And from what I understand, they're gonna put like a box, full stone, put a plate on it. So they can do like increments of 6 inches, so it's not all at once as far as draining it. And believe it or not, it was been dry all the way back there. I can't believe that it sat dry. It had 2 water pockets and that was it. Like, wow. That was good. I just want to thank the Genesee County Road Commission. They took their brush cutter and went down Dutch Road and they behind the guardrail, the slope for us. So I thought that was pretty nice of them. Flowers look good still. I'm gonna try to keep them alive until the first frost. They do really good this year, especially ones downtown.
One's on the bridge, is really nice.
Yeah, so. And mowing's winding down. We will begin working at that pace. Kind of hard to pick with one because there's not a whole lot of good material curve that has to work. Pubs are getting old, curbs getting old. Be hard. And I got one more thing, one of our residents, I get no phone number or who it was. But they were complaining about the sidewalk conditions. I guess somebody tripped and fell. And they wanna know whose responsibility it is. Well, sidewalk repair. So I didn't get no name or number, nothing, they just left a message.
It's not always
Did
ask
they
the
mention
property
where?
owners.
Yeah. Near the golf club, and near Reed School.
By the golf course, they're out there, because that's where we went the other day, and
Yeah, well, they're starting to show signs of wear and tear.
Is that part of what we're trying to get redone?
no, it's like that
No,
whole
it's a
sidewalk.
Yeah, that,
That's all I have.
did you get the truck?
Yes, I believe that, I can't say 100%, I believe the key was left on the accessory.
Okay.
Because once you jump start it.
Started right
Start
up.
right up.
Okay.
I laid it rain for about an hour.
Okay.
Once it starts pouring, start right up.
Good.
So. That's all I have.
All right, thank you. The code enforcement report is also in our packet. This are code enforcement, she's saying.
Looks like she's making big strides.
Yes, trying to. So, that's in your packet for your review. Next is building department activity report. We had 4 permits opened in August, which is kind of cool. Total permits so far from January through August is 29. So people are building, whether it's sheds or whatever else for the village. So that's that. The fire department activity report is also in your packet. We still have, a short list of fire department activity. The police report. Not so short, but seems about average. It's not just the village that is included in these reports, so, we don't have to think that all of those pages are incidents that happen in the town, so. There is that and that. Next, we will move on to unfinished business, which we do not have any of. And next is, new business. So, everybody opens up to their new business, section A. A is consider approval of lateral sewer system operation and maintenance agreement, including exhibit A sanitary sewer operating agreement.
Patrick, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay. Patrick is from the county.
Well, good evening.
Hello,
How are we doing?
Good. Good.
not too shabby for a Monday.
Here, yes. I'm not sure exactly what you'd like me to provide you with, but I can prepare to provide or answer any questions you want. If you want a brief overview of kind of a quick 50,000 foot. view.
Well, this is an agreement that we are just renewing. We do it every 5 years,
Okay, I wasn't sure.
correct? Yeah, I would start with that and just explain exactly what it is and what you do for us.
Okay, all right. So we're looking at renewing as a 10-year agreement that provides service for your sewer pump stations and your sewer collection system. The Drain Commission's office has 19 of these agreements. We maintain them on. We maintain, monitor and fix over 700 miles of sewer, 95 pump grinder stations, and the 3 wastewater plants around the county. The first 10-year contract was 2014 to 2024. Expired a year ago, and instead of rushing something out, a new 10-year right away, we had way more data now than we had 10 years ago in order to get prices and fair costs and all that kind of analysis done. So we took a year and got through a decade of paperwork and work orders and costs to come up with the cost we have here tonight. There are some increases, which we can discuss here in a moment. This agreement would start January 1st and go for the next 10 years. With the whole goal being the rate the rate we all vote on or choose now is good for 10 years. The one thing that has changed from last time is we put a 5-year look back into the agreement. As we all know, our contribution required, cost in the world is a different place than it was 10 years ago. And we kind of thought 10 years might be too much to leave things alone for both sides, maybe reflecting too much or reflecting too little. We did put a 5-year look back in there, so you can look back in 5 years, put money and say, all right, where are we gonna cut enough? We're not up there, I think not getting done, just that kind of evaluation. So that's new to the contract. Included in this is everything for your pump stations and your sewer system. So what this agreement gets you is over 10 years, do a camera and inspect every inch of your sewer system over the 10 years. So that's on one side. And on the other side is we also do weekly inspections of your pump stations. We do routine cleaning and maintenance of your sewer system. So if you come and you get a call now from homeowner, there's something in the sewer that's blocking or something wrong, we will come as part of this, we'll come flush it, we'll inspect it, we'll clean it. If the sewer's not right, we'll line it and we'll fix the sewer, we'll correct it. The only thing we don't do would be capital improvements. So for say, if we got a call on a sewer issue and that sewer is actually broken, 2 pieces, and that would be something that if you guys own that sewer, that'd have to be fixed. But that rarely is the case, but I've heard being up front and honest about it. Capital costs would be each and every communities to cover, but seeing as we've inspected your sewers the last 10 years, we know what condition they're in. You don't have those issues in your sewer system, so I don't see the big issue, but it's worth saying. Putting it out there. Same with like a pump station. If you had a grinder station or a pump station that the building itself was 100 years old and was failing, that would be an infrastructure problem issue for your community, not for us to rebuild. On that point, you see in this packet, we actually did a detailed study with a private engineering firm. Let me get it here. And it's a condition assessment of your sewer pump stations. We did that for all of our community. It looks something like this.
I think it's not in their book.
Okay, I can get into it later if you want, but in this packet, we had a third party come and look at all the videos of your sewers, your pump stations, kind of to tell us and you guys what you have for 5-year and 10-year planning, if there are capital needs and what's going on. So we met with Sherry a month ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I had 19 of these in the last 3 weeks, so it's all kind of a blur. We met with Sherry, discussed all these things that and then offered to come back tonight and about that question, whatever is needed for this project. So is that a good summary, Sherry?
Yes, it is.
All right.
How often are the sewers camera?
So what it is we will camera every inch of your sewer with this agreement over the 10-year agreement. Like it's hard for us to say exactly when to get to it. What we try to do is start, because we do the entire county. We'll start towards the southern edge with our crews over the 10 years and work our way up. But with the goal being everybody gets 10% of the system every year. And what's come to us, the question I've gotten frequently, which we're gonna work on is, well, how do we know what condition it's in before the 10 years is up? And how do we know what you got done in that year? So we're gonna start creating annual reports. For the communities, we'll tell you, here's what we did this year, here's your grades, here's the condition. That way there's no surprises or anything that pops up.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over.
Might seem like completely off the wall question, but how does this work with the whole KCI thing? Is this, I need to,
Totally separate.
Totally different.
okay. I'll leave this all I've been hearing for the
That's okay.
last few years.
Same
KCI or
department,
something.
yeah.
So same
Department.
office, different people, different. Stuff.
Okay.
So this is just the routine maintenance that we provide for the community. I believe after going through rates did go up, but I still believe that we're a really good deal at a good cost for what service that we provide. We tell people if it's something that's an issue, you're welcome to get cost or other quotes, see if you can find a better price privately. That being said, we do have staff 24/7, 7 days a week, all day long. We run calls, we make phone calls, try to provide good service. I haven't had too many complaints over the years, but if there are, we try to address them. Is there anything else you want to add to it or anything?
How many pump stations do you maintain in our system?
Well, your system,
The list is right there.
they go to 5.
Yeah, it's in there. They-
And then it's about 68,000 linear feet of sewer, roughly. That we inspect and clean and maintain.
So our system extends in Atlas Township.
believe so, I'd have to.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd have to
It
look
does,
up.
but I mean, that's part of
It does.
Yeah,
our system.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is something that is then, like, the residents, this isn't a bill that the village of Goodrich is taking on, it gets dispersed in.
Up to you guys, but yes, you're gonna have to make a decision. on
Yeah.
How would.
How it's paid.
How is it being paid right now, the last 10 years?
Yeah, how was it paid the last time?
Increasing payments.
Okay.
Which we did once in how many years? I mean,
Yeah, we don't raise it. ever. And we're still very inexpensive
Compared to others.
I can get those numbers for you.
And is there a deadline on when you need the approval on this?
So we would like it to be signed sometime middle end of November, so we can get on board and get our schedule made for the first of the year. We don't want to leave all the individual communities in a bind where they're rushing to get things voted on, so that was Sherry in July, August. And we actually have another joint, we have an advisory committee meeting next week for all the communities with the grant commissioner, another good chance to answer any questions or if I repeat questions, we can address those at that meeting too. So hopefully middle of November and then start January 1st.
What meeting or what day next week is our advisory?
Is there any reason why you
Advisory
can't
committee is
approve it
Wednesday
tonight?
night.
Is there any reason why you can't approve it tonight?
I haven't
Or would you-
had any notice.
Okay, I think it's Wednesday night. I can get that.
Something we're gonna have to have.
For the agenda right now.
Right, I mean, worst case scenario, it would go on.
The next one.
Next month's agenda, if anybody had questions that they needed.
I'm prepared to answer any questions you may have, or if I need to come back, I can come back.
So I feel like
What's the option?
You would know if we ever had like big sewer complaints, if like they maintain everything.
Well, Matt can tell you, answer those questions too.
Yeah,
I mean, this, Matt here.
I'm sorry.
I mean, once a blue moon, I mean.
Yeah, I had public complaints.
I mean, we had this song.
They're responsible.
Never really talked about them.
I like to think, we do have staff 24/7, we have on, people answering the phone 24/7 and we.
What other options do we have? There,
Is a homeowner responsible, but how,
to the road.
That is correct, yeah. We still will come out and
Okay.
inspect and help guide them to get to a good
yeah, it's
decision.
totally clear.
Okay, I want you to listen to someone who's been here 27 years and can tell you. Tracy, tell me what you just said.
We just looked at other businesses to do this, and it's been more expensive, and the county has always been there whenever we fall right away.
Their staff's up 24/7.
And she handles the sewer. She has her.
So then if.
And,
we're-
and how many calls do we really have on
With that,
So we could approve tonight, and we could discuss payment stuff for the next meeting, how we're gonna handle that as far as, okay.
them? We could have approved just to continue to do it.
Or if you want to wait and keep it, and then we'll get the price that she said she can break down some things for you. We could postpone it until next month.
I still need to get the REUs though, and then divide it. and talk about it.
Yeah, we can do that. If you want, we can get a phone call set up and so we can take care of that.
Okay.
Well, I'm only here tomorrow.
But we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm here all week, but I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with everything, but I'd like just to get Tracy's numbers and then put it on next month's agenda. to
So then
approve
we'll
next
need a motion to postpone to the next meeting, please.
Okay, then I will make a motion to postpone the approval of the lateral sewer system operation and maintenance agreement, including Exhibit A sanitary sewer operating agreement until the next meeting of October 2025.
Support.
If you'd like me back, I'm more than happy to come back. Let me know.
Yeah, you probably will. They'll probably have more questions. We like you here. Yeah, Patrick, we like you here. I'll let you know, Patrick.
Yeah. Yeah, I just. Does the price change if you add?
I couldn't hear it either. It was first.
The cost per linear feet, oh, sorry, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
The cost per linear foot for TV inspection for the past 10 years was $4.
Okay,
It's gone up to $6. And if you add whatever linear feet you want to add to it, it would be $6 a linear. foot. So as of right now, the linear feet haven't increased. It's the same linear feet, just the price of.
well, we got, that's
Since
something
you added-
that. Why we added the KCI will be attached to that, right?
Yes,
So all them houses that go in and
Yeah, but.
yeah, no,
You
put
can't-
in the next 10 years, they could.
yeah.
but you have-
You have to have what you had.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Right,
Basically,
what we
you
could,
get to all that.
gotcha.
Turn the camera
Just skip over
Yeah.
it. Okay, we have a motion and support. So all in favor of postponing the sewer system operation and maintenance agreement for a sanitary sewer operation agreement, to postpone it until October 2025 meeting, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we will talk this and make a decision next meeting since they need this by November.
Thank you.
It will be priority.
Thanks,
Thank you
Kathy.
so much. Appreciate your time. Oh. Next is consider the recommendation from Planning Commission to approve number PC 4-2025, request to divide current building in half and open a fitness center. David Cushman was the petitioner. This, any questions? Does anyone have any questions on this? They're wanting to open, a fitness center in the building next to the bull ring. And, they're gonna have cardio equipment, like all types of stuff for residents to use for, a gym. Planning Commission did not have, any issues with what they were wanting to do. So we, as a planning commission, recommended, for it to be approved by council tonight.
No, I mean, everything that's
Pretty
up here is pretty, yeah, self-explanatory.
They have the building, they want
Everything
to, you're gonna have. Yeah. Round is a shape, you know.
Does anybody have any questions or comments? It's all pretty laid out.
Yeah.
All right, then I will make a motion to approve the recommendation from Planning Commission for request PC 04-2025 to divide the current building in half and open a fitness center for David Cushman, the petitioner.
Support.
Okay, so we have a motion and support. All in favor to approve the request to divide the current building in half and open a fitness center for number PC 04-2025, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right. We're all gonna be buff, right?
Shannon's leading cardio.
When are you planning on opening?
As soon as possible. We'll use resolutions.
Right. All
So
of
we'll be done by January 2nd.
our hopes and dreams, all in the month of January.
Are you running the fitness program, David? Are you running the fitness program?
I'll do one.
You do the workouts?
It'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll be one-on-one personal trainer.
He's gonna run the spin class.
Oh, crazy. Okay, so next on the agenda is concur with the recommendation from Planning Commission to approve number PC 05-2025 site plan review to request to build a 20-bed assisted living facility phased for 3 20-bed assisted living facilities at 8143 Putnam Avenue, number 02-22-526-013, 8153 Putnam Avenue, 02-22-526-012, and 8153 Putnam Avenue, number 02-22-526-011. Brian Britton, petitioner on behalf of Joe and Jamie Davis. Anchored Heart Cares petitioners.
They're here if you have any questions.
Yes, they came to Planning Commission, the planners had, some questions which they addressed. One of the things that the planners wanted was, had to do with their waste receptacle, and they asked that if it could be in the southwest corner in the front yard opposed to where the planners wanted to put it more in the back, which makes it easier for the waste people to come pick it up. Planning did not have a problem with that. So as long as they were gonna have like a masonry fence and a gate, and it was gonna be on a pad, and that was all agreed to. The other thing was, a sidewalk. The one side of Putnam has like a drastic slope. And it was determined that, a sidewalk there would be more of a hazard than beneficial. And then the other side, it would have been a sidewalk that basically went no place. In their drawings, they have, which I believe I brought them, if any, no, I don't.
This
Or
one.
maybe. Yeah, they had sidewalks on the property, so if somebody was going to visit somebody and they wanted to go out, there were still sidewalks there to use. To get your loved ones outside. And there were questions raised, well, what about, people just wandering around? It's not that type of facility. If people were gonna be outside, they would be escorted. So as planning commission, we waived the requirement of a sidewalk because it was, like we said, it was gonna be a sidewalk that went nowhere. And they already had sidewalks throughout the property for walking and people getting outside. The other thing was the asphalt paving of the road was gonna go from where the dirt starts by Elga Credit Union all the way around Putnam to the end of their parcel. They asked if they could just do the paving to their first driveway, because there was really nothing that was going to use like the rest of the street with the driveway other than like garbage trucks and delivery trucks. That wasn't a deal breaker for planning, so we said paving can stop at the first driveway, because most people, how they had explained, most people would be in and out of the first driveway rather than using the second driveway. They also mentioned, and I'll let them speak to this because I thought that it was beneficial, but these people are not fly-by-night type people. They've won awards. They're like the best of the best. So tell us about how wonderful you guys are and what kind of awards you have and the exceptional care that you provide your residents.
Really well summed up. Yeah, so I've been a nurse for 25 years. My wife's been a nurse for 20 years. We live and breathe assisted living. We kind of stopped nursing, or we did stop nursing, at least at a hospital, to take on this venture. We opened up Anchor Park assisted living on Hill Road in 2023. We've been full. We've got a wait list. We're trying to fulfill that demand for senior living in this community. And we're excited to, be grounded and rooted in the Goodrich community. We have 3 kids in the school district, at least 2 now, because one just went to Northwood golfing. So yeah, we're excited to meet the demand and, make Goodrich look good by keeping a stellar reputation. We've won the best of the best 24 and 25, and we won a national award, Do Good and Do Well award from Residential Care Academy. So we're pretty proud of that. We, if you look at our Google reviews, I think people are pretty happy to send their loved ones to us. We would love to represent Goodrich well.
That's awesome.
Anything bad?
I think it's wonderful. I mean, there's, when I had little kids, it seemed like everybody in the community had little kids. Well, now that my kids are older, and as much as I don't want to admit that I'm getting older too, we do have an aging population, and I think it's nice that we can have some place that isn't just designated to memory care, but someplace where, you know, our loved ones can go that don't want to leave the community, and run by folks that live in the community and know the community. So, I thought that it was kind of cool.
Would it be assisted and independent or just assisted?
So assisted living right now. We're interested, this is the phase one, we'll look at phase two, phase three to see where the demand is for living. I think there is a demand there. We'll explore that on the time's right. But, you know, what we found is, you know, these elderlies, they want a purpose, they want to look forward to, I mean, things that they look forward to are the activities, so we'll have a, you know, activities coordinator, we've got a theater room, so they can watch the Lions, hopefully win. And, you know, and food, so we'll have a chef, you know, making sure that they look forward to their meals, so.
But you also assist in end of life too, right?
We do, we do that at hospice, well.
How big
So it's
is,
a continual, you know, they come to us assisted living, they can stay with us until they transition.
how big is that piece of property back there?
It's 9 acres, close to 9 acres.
And then you bought the whole 9 acres?
It'll be, yeah,
So how many acres up to the north do you have?
it's 4 acres is what we're gonna be using to build the 3 20-bed facilities, and then there's 5 acres that is not used at this point. It's not, you know, and we have some ideas on what we would like to do, maybe walking paths or something to help the residents, you know, get outside a little bit more. But as of right now, it's 4 and 5.
And they have like, you know, in the back, the concern was, you know, looking at the building, you've got shrubbery and stuff to make the back of that.
No, these sketches are
Nice.
really exciting.
Right now, currently, we have 10. So we're hoping to transition all of them to us, you know, at the 20-bed. And it'll be 21 new, caregivers and chefs and administrative staff. So, and we've been working with, Goodrich High School. We've been taking on some of their students that are looking at going into nursing, and so they learn from Jamie.
And graduates, a lot of them are nursing students, so, you know, have a genuine interest to be there and doing the job and doing a good job. So we take a lot of pride in, our staff and training them, taking them under our wing, so, we don't outsource our staff.
We hold them to a high standard too. We have them complete video training for caregiving, so they know how to provide top quality care. And we try to provide all our resources, including facilities, do a good job.
You able to use the existing wells on?
There's 2 sewer, oh, well, that's a good question. No,
I know there's a couple wells.
There's one.
Yeah.
Possibly.
When they, like this little drawing here outlines like the sidewalks that they, plan to have going through the property, and then like pavement would stop at the first. The rest of, Putnam would be paved up until they stopped their paving, so they're gonna pave the road there. We're not requiring a sidewalk that goes no place, because they already have like sidewalks and stuff like that. And they met all their requirements for, offset and parking spots and trees, and even the stuff that the planner had questions on, they
Yeah.
came very prepared and had the majority of the things taken care of with the exception of the few things that we talked about, like the trash receptacle, the waking up the sidewalk requirement, and then the asphalt, instead of it going all the way to the second driveway, that it would end at the first driveway. But it was, for the size of the project, it was probably one of the easier things that, has come in front of the planning commission with us being prepared and concerned with what we had.
It looks like a very, very nice addition to the village.
As a two-time granddaughter of two people who ended lives in there, my heart is for it, so. I think assisted living homes are wonderful, and I met you at the high school, and what you guys do is just fantastic, and I'm 100% for it, so. I don't have any further discussion.
Anybody? Anybody else? Got anything else?
No.
Okay, so we are looking for a motion to,
I'll make a motion to approve the recommendation from planning commission for PC 05-2025, the site plan review to request to build the 20-bed assisted living facility phase for a 320-bed assisted living facility located at 8143 Putnam Avenue, 202-22-526-013, 8153 Putnam Avenue, 02-22-526-012, and 8153 Putnam Avenue, 02-22-526-011 for Brian Britton petitioner on behalf of Joe and Jamie Davis, Anchored Hearts Cares petitioners.
Support.
So we have a motion in support. All in favor to approve the recommendation from planning commission, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. Wait, I wish we had like confetti guns or something, you know? No, thank you so much for what you guys do. That
What's that?
Once they pave it, how much dirt roads left? How much dirt roads left after to pave it?
Well, is it then your
Basically,
responsibility or ours still?
No, they're gonna pave the road up from the bank up to the first driveway, which is in the curve, just past the curve. So it's gonna probably end up somewhere where the entrance to the back of the Dollar General is. Yeah, it comes around the curve and stops.
And then
So
the
you're gonna-
pile back. I don't know, it's always flowed since I started working here. I had no idea where it comes from, but it does work. It flows out.
Well, I'm sure the, whoever came up with the architecture,
Yeah.
they know
It's
about
all
it.
emotion.
On the south side of the property.
Like Johnson knows this property pretty well.
Or Johnson.
Congratulations.
thank you.
When do you look to start breaking ground?
This. But before winter is the goal.
Wow,
So, move some dirt. See,
wow.
a lot of things have to happen up to that point, but, I don't think it's unrealistic.
All right, well, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You just check in.
I'll check on the kiddos. Next is consider proposals to install a new illuminated monument sign with an electronic display to replace the village sign at M15. And I believe, do we have a field trip to the parking lot?
There won't be a snack.
Okay.
That's the no.
This is, the illuminated sign, we discussed as the council about the sign out front. And having an illuminated sign would add, I don't wanna say flair, but it would add another way to present information to the village residents as they're driving by, council meeting tonight or planning commission meeting. Congratulations, 2026 graduates. There's a lot that we could do to get, more of a presence within the community. So we asked, what about an illuminated sign? And, Sherry and Matt, and I don't know who else came up with a plan to get people to come. So I'm ready to take a field trip. Is anybody else ready? Yeah. There you go. Hey, we're just looking, we're not discussing because we don't have cameras and I don't wanna get in trouble. So we're
Yeah, no discussion.
We're just looking. Keep your mouth shut. You two did.
Oh, we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm good. I'll give a shit about something. There's their. Oh, yeah, it's like the. Yeah. It'll really draw attention. Yeah. You have better color than the right name too.
I know.
Water move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, water.
No, it's okay.
Matt, I know, I was hoping that they would see that, but they didn't, so.
Oh, That was the latest, that's something else, that's prices for labor. The right for.
Oh, it is?
That, but that's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the color is or how?
Yeah, it's $14 roughly. I have to look.
So it should be about 24. Share this each.
Yeah.
It's gotta be 24, not
$1,000 is right for labor, but that's.
Oh, that's what was highlighted here. Oh.
The labor, but not the initial.
Okay, well, how much is it supposed to be then?
I think I didn't look, I think power's
Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
Hey, look here. What number is it?
H.
Okay, so.
It's one of the places that's.
So this one by itself?
Each family.
This one, the $1,000 one?
But that's for labor, or that's for labor.
So where is it? So the total is on the second page?
No, that's just for call. 1,000.
Okay, what do you want me to tell them, Matt? What is?
I can explain it to them. There's two prices. One's labor, and one's a call.
Okay.
The $1,000 for labor for right.
Okay, so one is labor and the 1,079 is for the code. So 2,000,
Roughly.
well, actually it ends up being 3,000. Tax, well, they got tax on there.
Remember that highlight prices plus the $1,000.
Yeah, they're.
Okay. What, honey? How about the photo contest? Yeah, if you take photos, yeah, come see me tomorrow and I'll tell you all about it. In the afternoon though, come in the after, I'll be there in the afternoon.
Yeah. That's good.
The folder that has, 4 different signs that are very similar in that style, so that you guys can see what it looks like. The full base, this is what the price consists of. So it's texture plus, so you can't really tell. You're not alone.
It looks like brick, but it's.
It's high density, well, it's high density.
Right.
So they're, the hold up, everything but pretty much the weed whacker hit.
Oh, well, but I can see more durable than that. Weed whacker.
So the basis.
Yeah. Okay, so, the signs are dual sided. There's multiple options.
And in our packet, there's more than just these
There's
gentlemen.
3.
So which one you guys are?
Bill Carson.
Same signs, the digital sign.
Okay.
Okay.
We would manufacture the sign and install a fixed sign inside.
Okay.
My question is, what would we want to do that we can't? I mean, I'm sure other communities came up with something that they couldn't be done and maybe they thought they could have done when they bought the sign.
Any question is something.
Well,
What are some limitations
What
that
the-
the sign might have that somebody else has wanted to do after you put it in?
Honestly, not. Honestly.
It does it all.
Full length video, when you do, if you are someone with line. The system has 500 different animations in various categories from all the holidays to, that's all free of charge forever. The sign comes with a full 5-year warranty. Stills are very easy to do, any format pretty much. Just upload them into the software and add it to the slideshow and push the button, sync it with the computer and you're off and running.
so basically it's 24/7, they run signs like that. Or
I
not?
would say most municipalities do. I've probably done about 100 of them in the last 5-6 years. Some retail turns it off at midnight, has it come back on at 6. You can choose to do that. It's all within your grasp. If you are so inclined and you feel like the sign is too bright at night, you have full control to dim the sign even further. So that's all at your fingertips to do whatever you want to do within the program.
Endless limitation.
Can you, if she wanted to put something on from like 11 PM till 4 AM, one thing, can you like do that, say every like a timer of just one thing, like you said, because it's late at night, we don't necessarily need things running.
Yeah, each one of those slides that you saw is individually programmable. So if you wanted one of those slides to go away at midnight tonight and not be there tomorrow, you pre-program that and that can happen. If you want to have happy hour here at the city hall from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you just put 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock and you've got, that time frame, just that short window.
Kind of random. Do you know about what anybody's like electric bills change with this if they're running it 24/7?
On average, it'll run, you're looking at 2 different choices. We've offered a 10mm and a 6mm. What that represents is the spacing between each pixel, which each light bulb. So a 6mm is going to have higher resolution than a 10mm. So to answer your question, the 6mm is going to take a little more power than a 10mm because there's more bulbs.
Okay.
But even at the 6mm, you're probably looking at about what a standard refrigerator would cost to run for the day. Now, there's a caveat to that. If you run a lot of programming with big white backgrounds, white has all 3 bulbs on to full power, that'll draw more power. If you do backgrounds that are darker and black, it'll take less power. So you can kind of tailor your content, but at no point will it ever be absorbent in costs for electricity.
And then you said a 5-year warranty that includes just like if bulbs go out or something was to happen,
Everything.
everything.
No, you don't have to be an engineer to run this machine.
No, it's all pretty much plug and play. The beauty of the sign that you were looking at is there's only three basic components. There's the controller, which is the brain, the computer portion of it. Then there's a bunch of modules that are about this big that make up the face of the sign. That's the part that you actually see. And then the other part are the power supplies that power those light bulbs. So it's a pretty simple system.
And the system would be in this building, I mean, the control system would be.
Yes.
Now you said being hypothetical, you said you could run it off your cell phone, or like literally she could log in on her cell phone and like add a slide.
The way we tout it is any device from anywhere. So let's say we get 12 inches of snow and you're gonna close the facility down, someone from home hits a button, says, sorry, we're closed today due to snow.
Wow.
With that, you'll have one administrator and then those other ones will be underneath that. So you'll have one main, then you can add as many as they want.
Like logins.
Yeah.
It's all password protected for your safety.
Got that firewall now.
Don't worry, Dave, we're not gonna put you in charge.
Poor Dave.
We like picking on Dave.
Not really.
They cover all the
Power
maintenance.
wash,
You cover the maintenance on it for the first 5 years?
Yeah, so bill car, so your standard warranty is 5 years with the digital sign. Your standard warranty with bill car is 1 year. You will extend that 4 years to match the 5 year with next sign. So that way, if you have any issues with it, they'll ship out a part from Kentucky, and then usually we have those within 48 hours. If there is an issue with it, then that's just getting out of our service, we know our 2 techs. But just in the schedule, we swap out, that we had that cost to anything that you did, because of the other warranty.
On an average, how long do they last? 10 years?
I guess the best way to answer your question is all LEDs, whether they're a tail light in your car or like our electronic sign, the average is 100,000 working hours, which equates to about 11 years. Wow. And in 11 years, the sign will still be working fine. What you'll notice is that if your neighbor puts up a sign right next to it that's brand new, it's just a little dimmer than their brand new sign.
Yeah.
So in that too, when you save time shutting it off and not running it, in that essence, you are extending it. So if you're not running it, so. Then initially, we will get the training set up for you guys, so I'll come over, we'll make a phone call, get the program set on your computer, get the password set, get all the emails and everybody that you want on there. And then we can throw some slides on for you. Then every Wednesday, Quick Sign does a weekly webinar. So if you have somebody else, so you hire someone or somebody leaves, retires, you want them to get trained on it every Wednesday, you get set up with them, and then they'll do a hour long or however long you need it, training with that person. To get them up to speed with how that works. But it really is super similar to how we see calling. So you can run that, you can easily run that program.
And this isn't anything that we have to decide. on.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's all amazing and, I would just like, it's a lot of money too, discuss.
Yeah, it's a lot of money and,
You guys would remove that one, or you'd have to have anyone on there?
No, we would remove it. So for my proposal, I made a line item in there, so if you guys went forward with us, we'd come out, we do a survey, we check to see what foundation you have in there with that pole, and see if we can use that for the new sign. And then if so, we deduct that price out of the original proposal. Because the way I had it forwarded in is with a new steel pole and new foundation, then after moving and disposing of that sign. The only thing we can't do with our sign license is for primary power. We can only hook to existing power within 6 feet. So in the screen folder, I put electrical spec sheet of what we need. So 220 amp circuits minimum. So we tie each space to its own circuit. Then the top cabinet would be tied in, piggyback on one of the faces. And then that would be enough power to run it. But with that, like I said, that's the only thing we can't do with us. We can't do primary power. So the additional folders I gave you guys, the black one is the real car sign. Kind of gives you a little background of our company, what we do, the pricing for the sign. The green folders, some additional information about fake sign, kind of what they offer, a little bit about the allure, display, that's what you guys see out front. But both, if you represent the Woodville car, is that's the vendor that we use for the digital displays.
Anybody else have questions?
You guys got any questions?
No.
Then I'm gonna make a motion to just postpone this possibly until next meeting with more information from Sherry and cost breakdowns and everything for the new illuminated monument sign with electronic display that would potentially replace the Village China M15.
So we have a motion and support from Mr. Lusig. So all in favor of tabling till next month?
I'll be back.
Pardon?
I just tell my
Oh.
back.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So all in favor of tabling till next month, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so we can talk this. If anybody wants to take any of these home to take a look at, or we can have them in the village offices. If anyone wants to come up and do some looking. We can do that as well.
And I want to make you go to our shop, those available, one pop in, we're off 12th Street, Flint. So you're just have to be a tour of the facility. We've been there a minute, so it's not the, bright shiny building, but we've been in business 106 years, so we're the oldest sign company in Flint. We are a UL listed shop, and we're more than happy if anyone to come by and see what they're doing.
Can we find you by a illuminated sign?
Yes.
Does it say what time your hours are?
What are we looking?
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, next is item E, consider proposals to install new carpeting in the village community room, which is this one here.
Again, I grabbed some proposals. And you can see what they are, and they all pretty much are those, carpet tiles, yeah.
No, the same.
Oh.
What's gonna be your determining factor on color?
Well, we were looking at the black, gray, white type thing.
Yeah,
No, the white.
saw those.
White doesn't.
You saw them, the ones that they brought in, where they at? Oh, in that building?
On the black.
No,
no,
like
it's
that's
just
like
like black,
the black and gray, like does a good job hiding. it.
yeah.
That can just be mocked. See, like that doesn't show.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not only one. No, it's kind of a tweedy looking thing.
To me, because we rent this space,
Yeah.
having a solid floor, God forbid somebody slips and falls. We hold meetings in here. It can get wet. There's a slip hazard. I know I have a pair of shoes that I should not wear where areas have been mopped because I biff it. So I think carpet is and it's also with the drinking fountain, with the furnace, it also acts as a sound barrier, warmth. You won't have so much echo.
Huh?
Birthday parties and
Yeah. Yeah, I
showers.
just,
The reason we're going with the carpet tile is because those square something did ruin it. You can pull it up and replace it. but just-
Well, right. Just.
Do you have any input on who you got the quotes from? Anybody jump out at you as Matt Scaff's the lowest, right?
Gav is the lowest.
It's
Yeah.
from Scaff.
Pardon me?
Is that from Scaff?
Yeah.
No.
The sample.
Oh,
So these are all pretty
I
much the
think
same
that's from
product.
Smith and Smith.
they sell us that. Who was that? Smith and Smith?
Smith and Smith is from the Smith
Oh,
and Smith. But I asked them for basically the same type of thing, so.
But it's like a peel and stick, so to say, peel and stick, yes or no, is that what it is?
I think it is. Oh,
They just sat down.
I think it glues,
It glued.
it glues down.
yeah, for a room like this, it gets glued down, but it can be peeled up in sections, so you don't have to replace the whole.
It's
But
glued,
I think they glue it down,
it's glued down.
yeah.
Okay, any
So
discussion?
probably just a little bit of contact cement, you know? Like putting Formica
Yeah.
down. Won't stick the two together too soon.
Yeah, I would say.
Been there.
Yeah.
Well, just based on price, because I mean, it is a nice
Yeah.
upgrade, but it also is just carpet, I would like to make a motion that we look at proposals, consider the proposal from SCAF for the price of $4,980 to replace the carpet in the village community room.
So it's gonna be installed. Thanks. What is the round?
There's the point of re-putting that on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor.
Support.
Yeah, and we have support.
Who?
Jonathan.
Hmm.
Okay, so. We have a motion and support to, consider the proposal from SCAF for new carpeting in the village community room at a cost of $4,980. When we talked about this before, if I'm remembering correctly, we have budgeted money for this.
I do, not quite that amount, but I do have at least half of it
Okay,
budgeted.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we have a group that comes in that said that they would help if we needed help towards the cost too.
oh, okay.
It's the Masons.
The Masons.
Oh,
They come down here every month and they bought our.
They bought the
blinds
blind. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
oh, well,
So I gotta get with them and see what they can do, but it. And we've got at least half of it budgeted for, and then I'll see what they can.
Sears budget?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because we can always, look at the budget. So I'll be getting with you on.
Oh, that's not gonna make us over or under, even if we.
Right, but just to see where we're at.
Yeah.
How old is this carpet now? We got it there.
Since it was,
Yeah.
since it was built,
So probably about 15 years, at least. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't finish it at first. So we waited. We didn't have enough money. Do it anyway.
Sorry, we're on.
Yep,
Okay, so we have motion and support. So all in favor?
this is money.
it's money.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right. So we have motion and we have support. So Tracy's gonna do her thing because it's money.
Beverly,
Yes.
Flens,
Yes,
Lucick,
Yes,
Blinker,
Yes.
McCafferty.
Yes. All right, moving on up. Gonna make it look nice in here. Next, consider the agreement and consider agreement entitled 2025 biennial routine bridge safety inspection between the Village of Goodrich of 7338 South State Road, PO Box 276, Goodrich, Michigan, and Wade Trim Associates 25251 North Line Road, Taylor, Michigan.
you kind of fill us in on,
This is something that we've had, this is something we have to do by law. we have to do this. Our bridges must be inspected yearly. It's required, so we either have Wade Trim do it or hire somebody else. So either way, it's gonna cost us. So
And if I have to see here, I apologize. Where are the bridges that are getting inspected?
Hegel and, Dutch.
The only two bridges in town.
That's just
Hi-
if you go
hi,
past,
Steve.
if you go, like, if you're heading to Reed, instead of turning on Reed, if you just keep going down Erie Street turns into Dutch Road. It's
And there's
like
a bridge
the
right at
third-
the top of the village of,
Yeah, the village and county line, not county, township.
on a gravel road.
Well, then we do this every year.
we have to.
Yeah.
Well, then, if we have to, I will make that motion to approve the 2025 biennial routine bridge safety inspection with the Village of Goodrich between Wade Trim. Yeah. For the road bridge safety inspections.
Support.
Okay, and the amount was $10,275. So we have a motion, we have support, because it's more money. Tracy, lose it.
No,
Yes.
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 Yeah. Next, consider request from DPW supervisor to replace the ADA pad at Elga Credit Union at a cost of $3,400. Man, we have all sat here and like $3,400.
Yep.
Will you help us understand what is
Gotta go out.
entailed? Because like, I think that it's just something that goes down, but I know that there's more work into it.
Or the concrete or composite plastic embedded right into the concrete, and so you can't replace just the
Just the insert.
insert.
Right, you have to
You have
pour
four
all
little
those frames.
Okay,
That
so,
includes a permit because you have to get permit in a road right away, M15, so that includes a permit too.
Right,
okay,
because they're working in the street.
And they're trying to get a hold of 200 people, and they have no return phone call.
And this is the same guy that's done the last four.
Yeah, he knows their routine to get their permit.
Yeah, we've discussed this every time one needs to be done.
And it's required by law.
And they're required, right? And this is in front of the bank.
Yeah, all their purchases there.
I
Yep.
think after council, Mr. Lucick's gonna start an ADA pad company and a bridge inspection company and. Then I will make that motion to approve, from the DPW supervisor's recommendation to replace the ADA pad at Elva Credit Union at a cost of $3,400.
Support.
so we have a motion and support. Tracy, because it's more money.
Yes.
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 yes,
Yeah. All right. Next. Consider request from DPW supervisor to approve quote from Johnson and Johnson Excavating for a 30-inch culvert replacement at a cost of $1,000.
I put that in there wrong. That's just the, labor.
Labor only.
What,
Let him
can
explain that.
you tell me where 10498
Yeah,
is?
East Eagle Road. It's the first house in the village limits.
Mhm.
It's a house east of, well, I mean, east, but west of, it's one driver, two driveways to the east.
Okay,
But I found the ordinance in back, I don't know what the ordinance was, I found the council back in the day adopted the ordinance that we are responsible for following. But,
Dave, I think you're on council.
yeah, I did find that.
The council or the village pays for the culvert.
right. We went around and around and dug in our ordinances, but yep.
so now looking at this then more,
It starts to ride, I was getting holes in it, they just called a couple times, about it.
Then you better
so
call
we would
it.
have our actual fee that we're talking about. 2,400. Right. So Johnson Johnson doesn't, but that,
20. Do we have anybody else? Did we put any? We contact anybody else other than Johnson? I know.
Yes, I did another one, and then what?
Is that in here?
Looks like Carson Site Reps.
Yeah. That was another one.
Collins Engineering.
Lenson.
Johnson. And then do you know how much the stone is gonna be?
Oh, I had a stone for it.
Did you guys hear, because on there it says stone and extra cost of that, so he has the stone.
Yeah, it's got the limestone.
So this is.
This is for 3,400 total.
No, that.
Oh, this.
Yeah, we do, but she's.
This was not like,
That one.
Oh,
um.
You don't have that.
yeah, you know,
So that.
yeah, I only have, I only get one. Street administrator only gets one page. Right.
You pay one.
So this is
We don't-
plus the culvert. And then, so, but this
We have
is
the stone.
Jen's also $1,000 lease.
Jensen's,
Said it's 20.
And then
So, and then,
Jonathan's sons would be the ones doing it.
so it says 179 here, plus the 1,000 here.
Carson give you one? Did you have a Carson? I don't have, I only got A1 concrete.
No, Carson's right.
Carson's in here for 1,980.
I only.
I know, I'm showing you. $4,982. $4,982.
Johnson's 2,500.
that's,
Well, that's lit.
But yeah, no, his culvert is 1,900. So yeah, they're expensive.
Oh, culvert, yeah. Is that a 10-foot or an 8-foot?
likewise.
Yeah.
This is 30" by 34.
I'm gonna say 34 feet, it's a long one.
Yeah, I don't have any of it, so.
Yeah, so here's the 1,079 for the culvert. And then the $1,000 for the labor. Gets us at the 2,070.
No skirting and nothing like that. Just the culvert.
And Jensen, that big and that length, I'll tell you, your boat only wants to supply that big power or something. I can get more of the, there only wants to supply that, most of your big powers come from that place.
That's a 30, oh, that's a big one. Yeah, you can't have a car fall. Okay.
All right. Anybody else have questions?
No, I'll make a motion to.
You wanna approve?
Yeah. I'll make a motion to approve the. Wrong way.
Quote from,
Quote from Johnson's to put a culvert in for a 30-inch culvert replacement at a cost of. $2,079.
And I will support.
okay, so we have a motion and support, and because this is money, Tracy.
Yes.
You're just practicing, it's okay.
I'm figuring all this out here. I can't read. When you get to me, it's yes.
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 All right, he was ready.
Yes.
I could always say.
Just start with him from now on. He's so eager.
Okay, did you?
We all did it. You did the McCafferty.
Yeah, McCafferty, yeah. Okay. All right, next is, item I. Consider request from DPW supervisor to purchase a new 12-inch heavy duty, 12-foot, sorry, heavy duty bucket.
It's a
12
12 inch.
It's 12-inch.
Yeah.
Okay, 12-inch. Heavy duty bucket, 3 teeth with one set of pins from AIS Construction Equipment at a cost of $2,165.
What do you do with this?
Why do we need this bucket with teeth?
Smaller one. This is for use for our.
You'll be able to dig instead of, yeah, instead of digging out around the culverts. And having it 3 feet wide, it'll be 12 inches, it'll be this wide. It'll take less to fill back in, and if low, you won't have to remove as much road. Or curb.
So in the long run, this could eventually, it would end up paying for itself.
Oh, absolutely.
Any coupon, promo codes,
Coupon.
we use fetch points?
Okay, yeah. Totally, that's all. the time.
I'll make a motion to purchase the 12-inch heavy-duty bucket, 3 teeth with 1 pin, set pins for ASI construction equipment at the cost of $2,165.
I will support.
Keep the checkbook going. Okay, we have a motion and support on the 12-inch heavy duty bucket with 3 teeth. 1 pin. Because it's money, Tracy.
Lose it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
McCafferty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now, moving on to the item that we added, item J. The owners of Lippy's, had come in, this was in front of everybody when we sat down. They want to add a mural on the side of their building. And the mural is like that. I wish I
So that
could.
faces the parking lot.
So
Correct?
you're,
Yes,
when
yeah,
you're coming
so it'd
westbound
be-
into town.
Yeah, when you're heading west into town, you would see this instead of just plain building. So if you're going west, the side of the
Coming
building
from
is
M50.
facing east, so if you're heading west, you
So it'd
would
be
see that.
past the takeout window
Correct.
by the
Yeah.
kitchen tables.
Yeah, it'll be in the back.
If anybody's been here for the last 4 years, you know Shannon and I want a mural more than anything.
Yeah, well, even back in Parks and Rec, we were discussing murals and more art.
In the picture.
And I understand this is a local artist.
Oh,
yeah.
all right. So, because it's kind of like a sign, but it's not a sign. It's art. They filled out the application for a sign permit. And the sign permit is $70. And because it's not really a sign and it's a mural, they've asked if we could waive the $70 sign fee. So that's why this is coming to us to waive the $70 sign fee.
I'll make a motion to waive the $70.
I will support that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and support to waive the $70 sign fee for the mural on the side of Lippy's building.
Which is going up tomorrow,
Huh?
which is being done tomorrow.
No kidding?
It's being painted tomorrow?
Yeah, great weather this weekend.
Wow.
Oh,
They didn't-
man.
Well, wish we would have known. I had a stipulation that I was in the picture.
Yeah, good luck.
We
there.
already have motions.
We have a motion and support, so all in favor of Libby's having a mural of Goodrich, greetings from Goodrich, Michigan on the side of their building, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. we are ready.
What you're approving though is the waiving of the fee.
The waiving of the fee, yes,
Like-
waiving of the
She didn't-
fees.
she
I'm
didn't
sorry,
say.
I said approval of the mural, but
Not that Chris is on the mural, that there's no. fee.
Right, well, you have to redo it then.
no, we're not doing it.
No,
We have
we're good.
approved the waiving of the fee so they can go ahead with painting of the mural.
Well, when we start looking for the statue guy.
Okay, next is, public comment, that can be on anything that the public would like to comment on. I ask that you keep it to 3 minutes. Again, if you have a question, we're not gonna answer it right now. It's not question and answer, it's just comment. We can answer your question. We'll do it next at council comments. If not, we will refer it back to the office staff and they will get back with you with an answer. So we do not provide you false information. Okay, public comment.
Matt,
I got one more.
Mr. Maine.
Regarding the possible sign, should I seek maybe get some electrical bids for possible running power out to.
I would definitely think
Yeah.
so, yes.
Yeah.
Let's get some. quotes.
There's power right there.
Unless you know electrician.
I know, but he's not gonna come do it like off the clock. It's slightly dangerous, so yeah, just give us a favor.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
220, we say 220.
220.
Yeah, that's, you're not playing with 220s at the same time.
Yeah, so, yeah, that would be a good idea. That would give us a better idea of what total cost would be opposed to just the cost of the sign.
But I will ask.
Okay, here we're doing question and answer, so we weren't.
I'm sorry.
Anybody else, public comment? Anybody? Public comment?
Nothing from
I- I hear nothing.
Nothing from the corner tonight at all.
I hear nothing, so I am going to close public comment. Council member comment. Anybody got any council member comment?
I do.
Of
Oh,
course. Of course you do.
I would like to, look into this traffic count program for Pontiac and Seneca, where the school buses and the traffic in there, and just see how much traffic we get during the week, school week. Yeah, I think it'd be just interesting information,
Well, you figure all the buses go that way twice a day.
right? The kids, the parents pick their kids up, and
Right.
I think it's a very.
When the bus route leaving the school has always been down Pontiac Street. The parents don't go down Pontiac Street, but the buses do.
I think would be
That's the
surprised.
school bus route for leaving school is down Cemetery and then back up Pontiac.
It's a good idea. And it's, the cost was minimal, so,
Yeah, we,
yeah. the
what was
cost
it when we did
minimal.
the study for trucks and the same program?
Same thing.
What do we
Right.
wanna try to have done with the results?
Well, it would give us an
Yeah,
idea.
Dan, what do you want done with them results?
It'll give us, to me, it
Well-
would- go on, Dave.
We need better control on it. We've got so many.
Yeah, I mean, as far as.
Well, it might help us in getting some funding too, to fix these roads.
Well, that Pontiac Street really needs to be paved.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if we have a traffic study,
Traffic,
Right,
oh, maybe,
I mean,
I don't know.
right,
contact the school, their route,
Be nice if they help.
right.
well, they should. I mean, it can't.
Can't rely on the homeowner on that.
Well, but you can rely on the homeowner on that street. It's not the only one.
Well,
There's people that live on the west side of the road. But, no, I think it's a good idea. The cost is minimal, and if it helps us,
yeah.
if it helps us gain, some funding for minor roads because of traffic counts. And we can, get with the school and hey, this is like your traffic, like buses and things like that.
Sorry.
Do you need to take that?
Do,
Turn it off.
I don't know how. I looked at everything.
Okay.
I think,
Yeah,
I don't,
somebody listen to Melissa chime over here.
I think besides Eagle Road, that's probably one of the most traveled roads
Yeah,
in the village, and it's
Fine.
travel.
yeah, no,
Well,
I think it's a
definitely
good idea.
during school time it is.
I think it's a good idea, so,
I know you're painting.
so yeah, I don't think, if you wanna throw that on the agenda too for next month, get a traffic counter on the school roads. That would be cool. All right, any other, council comments?
I'm happy to report we did get the Consumers Energy Tree Grant, so tomorrow you'll see me scooting around town to fill out the MDOT, so they can come and mark them, and then as long as they're all a go, I'll work with our DPW and Wojos to get hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planted in our village. So I'll keep you guys posted if it happens.
Ooh, awesome, great work, 2 years in a row. Tree grant approved. Anybody else, council comments? Okay.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, I will support. So we have a motion and support, all in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Today was not the day that I was opposing adjournment. It's coming.